Aloha guys, Scuba Chris here. I was asked to do an update on the Menpachi rod, and I haven't done anything with the Menpachi rods for I think 6 years when they first came out. I went out, did the paces, caught fish the very first day using it, and the company's happy. I put it in storage and that's it. So over here, I took out my Monster. This is the 14 footer. Over here, this here is the 12. I used to use the 12 a lot because it feels good. I'm sorry, that was the 13. This is the 12. The 12 here feels good just for going out for those fast runs. I got to color code it with different types of tapes. I should be looking at the colors, right? And this one here is the 13. Now, I've been asked about the 13 because the 13 has the length needed to get your lures further out there, and the 14 can do a better job, but there's a big price difference between the 14 and 13, right? So my today's one, I'm going to be showing some vintage, yeah, I would say vintage videos of me going out with doing the trials, and I'm going to give you a quick rundown on the 13. So the 13 here has this split butt design, and that helps to reduce the weight, trust me. It uses ALPS 316 stainless steel guide frames. Okay, inserts in those frames are zirconium, and that's for, and the reason why it's zirconium because it's good for braid or for mono. And the fore and rear foam grips here, the fore in the rear, it's all TPE foam grips. Okay, they also feature this really nice mat woven here just for looks. I mean, it's basically just to make it look pretty, right? And all these Hawaiian rods come with a 1-year limited warranty. Okay, got something. Actually, first cast, got something on the Okuma 13 footer. Going for the rocks. Get them out of the rocks. Okay, you can cinch up on it. Cinch up on the drag, so we can bring them up. Looks like a papille. Yep. And it is a papille. Okay, that was a late morning hit trying this area. And you know what? I made this lure myself. I'm using CH lure, old baby grub. Put on a couple of beads, glow green bead and a red bead. I put some tassels on it, some glow-in-the-dark thread, and with the sickle hook, the sickle holds the grub in very well, and scored on the first cast. So kind of good. You know, it's very unusual to get on first cast, but I'm trying out the new Okuma 13-foot Menpachi rod, and I'm using the Okuma Azores 40 spinning reel. Nice start. Yeah, I'm gonna take some meat out of the fish I just caught. Use that as bait. And I'm kind of making do with what's around me. I don't have a surf dunking rig handy, but I can make one with what's around me. So
now I have bait to MacGyver a surf casting rig, because that's all I have right there, and you know what? It worked.
There we go. That's it. For my whipping rig, I'm going to make myself a dunking rig. Getting a little too tired and it's too hot to keep whipping. Now, even though they're considered a Hawaii Custom Series rod, locally here in Hawaii, we call them Menpachi rods because at night we go out for the redfish with the big eyes, and we call those Menpachi. So that's what we use it for mostly. Also a kule, which is it's a scad, it's a mackerel scad. So we target those two fish at night, and these rods give us that distance we need. But also we can pick up bonefish, we can pick up jacks, almost anything. And these rods have the backbone for that. So that's why it's been a while. It's been 6 years. I need to do an update on this. And since I did my first going out and showing everybody what these rods are about, because it directly came from the show with the prototypes, is that of California, those people there are now using these rods for sea perching and halibut along the coastlines of Northern California to Oregon coastline. So they do work. So I already showed you the first part where I was just whipping, which is spin casting, and I was using grubs, and on my very first throw I caught one. And the second part I'm going to show you is what we call it dunking, which is just surf casting. I'm throwing out a weighted line, and I wasn't set up for it. I just used a lead egg that I already had, using a whipping hook, and I actually had to cut off a piece of the first fish I caught to put it on for bait. And the reason I'm doing that is because a friend of mine asked me for the papillos, even though the legal size, I really wasn't keen at keeping them, but I got him two and he was happy, all right? So thank you. Okay, I just MacGyvered my own dunking rig. Just shoot it up there. That's it. Parks and Rec guy found this holder. Oh, I got a hit already. The thing just hit the water and I got hit. Unreal. You watching this as it occurs. It just hit the water. Literally hit the water and already got something on it. How cool is that? This is the Okuma Hawaiian Custom 13-footer that I'm doing a review on. Okay, he's coming around. Most likely a papil. It is a papil. Look at him go. Woo! Wait, that was fast. Papil ate the papil. Okay, I'm gonna cinch up on the drag so I can bring it up. Okay. Here we go. There we go. See, I got one dunking on my first cast, as you can see here, and the other one came up on the first whipping cast I made. Unreal. Put in there. Whew. What a day. I'm hooked up already. Hooked up. Ooh, look at that tip. Hooked up. Small barracuda.